Good morning! Good morning, Storytimers. It's me, Donna Vee, and it's Christmas Eve. It is December 24th, 2021, and today is, what is today, actually? I think it's Friday. Yeah, it's Friday. I'm so confused because time is just going by so quickly. It's wild. I'm so excited to be here today with you and everyone from Storytime. It is, sadly but happily, my last story time. I've been here since March 21st of 2020. I gotta take a breath. I have to slow down. I'm so excited. Christmas Eve has got me so excited because I have a special guest coming. Hi, Ryan. Good morning on Christmas Eve, Storytimers. He says, good morning. Well, good afternoon. Let me see. It's 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. 3 o'clock over in Northern Ireland, UK. Christine Grillon is here. Woo! What's up, Christine? Christine and Al and my mom's here. Good morning. I am pumped. I just really ran back because I had to tone my hair and it's getting so long and it's wild. And I went back. I decided today to do the throwback for the last episode of Storytime for the year, and we'll see where it takes us. But I went into my unicorn uniform. I decided to go old school, huh? Hi, Jim Tomlinson, all the way from California. Welcome to Storytime. Good morning. Listen, you guys, if it's your first time, you're welcome. If not, welcome back. My name is Donna Vee, and I come to you live today from the East Coast of the U.S., which is in Nutley, New Jersey. So excited. I know. Hi. What's going on? What's the matter, William? What's going on? Why do you look so sad? Welcome to Storytime. Throwback jams. That's correct. I love that. William, what's the matter? Hi, Joni Bailey. Merry Christmas Eve to everyone. Nice to see you. Daria's here. Good morning, my friend Daria. Hope you're not at work today. Yeah, good morning and Merry Christmas. And you know what? Last year, I was here Christmas morning, and I want to let you know, tomorrow morning is Saturday, and because it falls on Saturday, and I don't do Storytime Saturday, I was doing Sunday through Friday since March 21st, I'm not going to be here. So today's going to be an extra special day. We have a special guest. I'm waiting for my phone to ring, my Santa phone. Do you remember? Santa Claus gave me this gift when I was pretty young because I have such an amazing belief in Santa and the power of Santa Claus. And I see, look, believe there's Santa, that I'm very lucky. I'm one of his elves. And I was gifted this phone and I hear it ring, and it's a special ring only I can hear. And when I hear it ring, I know I have to pick it up because it's the North Pole. And if you were here the other day, last Sunday to be exact, Santa Claus was here. And we talked about everything that has to happen to get all the toys delivered. But today, Mrs. Claus is coming to Storytime because guess what? She's going to teach us how to stay on the nice list. I know it's so close to like Christmas coming and Santa coming and delivering the presents. But guess what? There's still time. Tracy Luck, Merry Christmas. Ho, ho, ho. Thank you so much. And you know what? Hi, William. Santa Claus was here last Sunday. I don't know if you saw that, Tracy. Mrs. Claus is coming here today. And you know what else? Guess what? I sang happy birthday to you yesterday. Tracy, I don't know if you were watching, but I sang happy birthday to you. It was your birthday, and guess who else's birthday it was? All the way from Germany, it was Luca's 18th birthday. I know you're turning 29, or you turned 29, but Luca turned 18 yesterday. Look at this list. I sent this list over to Mrs. Claus last year. I wonder if she knows that there are new names on the list. I bet you she does. We're going to have to ask. That's okay, William. You know what? I say it sometimes too, but I say it like this, like, oh my gosh, shut up. That's so funny. But you know what? I appreciate your apology. It's okay. You're not in trouble and you're not on the naughty list because I know that you're probably just so excited and maybe even a little sad because this is the last story time. And I know you only recently found us coming to live. I know you're in PA, right? Well, the good news is if you go back and you look at Storytime with Donna Vee, you can see all the episodes from March 21st of 2020, like until now. And it's so many books, so many stories, so many cool events. And I really have to tell you, there's so many things that, you could just like live, laugh, and love just watching the repeats. Yeah, a lot of work for Mrs. Claus. I'm telling you, it's really, oh my gosh, that is a list. You know who's on the list too? Isaac and Maggie. That's your oh my God, your niece and nephew. I swear, that's okay. Oh no, you woke up in a bad mood. Wait a minute. You know what? Let me see something here. This light is blinding me. Woo! Blinded by the... Okay, I don't want to start singing right now. But, William, it's okay if you woke up in a bad mood because we're going to make the mood better. Because guess what happens at story time? We get to learn how to find a way to turn your frown upside down. Now, I don't know why you woke up in a bad mood, but today is a day to be in a great mood. And you're right, Christine. Everyone's in different locations. We have people that come from, Rome, Italy, Germany. We've got the Philippines, Caldwell. So many different locations. And guess what? I love that we all come together here. Oh, hey, Mush and Cinnamon. And of course, it's Shari Freed. Give it up for the dogs. Woo, woo, woo. We have so many dogs. And let me see if I can find pictures. Wait a minute. There's Mush and Cinnamon. Merry Christmas, Mush. Merry Christmas, Cinnamon. And yes, I've read from different locations. It's pretty cool down the shore and in yards. Oh, look, there's Dash, Hershey. You know who else is here? Maddie and Annabelle. Oh, the goats. Remember the goats? Totes my goats. And then there's Rusty, little Rusty. And we can never forget Yogi. I love Yogi. But guess what? We are all here together for one reason, because it does make us feel better to be at story time. We talk about so many cool things like waking up with gratitude and appreciation and good manners and healthiness and walking over, brushing your teeth, healthy habits. It's amazing. Singing happy birthday to everybody that has a birthday. And we've done so many fun things here at Storytime. It's been amazing. And it wouldn't be possible without everyone that's here, because I could do this just to myself, but then it would be like me practicing making commercials in the mirror like I did when I was a little kid. It's way more fun when we're here together. So I want to say thank you to everyone, because this has been the most special time ever in the morning, waking up, coming here to see you. So thank you for that. I'm waiting to hear the phone ring. We have a lot to get to. We have to exercise. We have to practice the ASL alphabet today. And I really know Mrs. Claus loves to go to the gym. So I'm hoping that, Frank J. Simon's here. And you made a sentence with the entire alphabet. Oh my gosh, Frank J. Simon, since the beginning of Storytime, has provided us with alliterative sentences. What is an alliterative sentence, you might ask? Let me tell you. First of all, we highlight letters of the day here at Storytime to teach everyone the letters, because once you know the letters, you can put them together to make words. Once you know the words, you can put those together to make sentences. Putting sentences together, make paragraphs, and then you know what? You could write your own books. It's true. You could do anything you want to do. That's the most amazing part about being you. You could do anything you put your mind to. I believe in you. So I hope you believe in yourself. But if you don't, you can learn to. So let's see what the letters were the other day. They were W and X. Today's letters? What comes after W and X? That would be, Rusty's downstairs with his mommy. Maybe they're watching on the big screen. I don't know, because sometimes they don't watch, because then Rusty tries to climb through the TV to get to his grandma, which is mean. All right, let me see. Where's Y? Where's Z? Wait, here's Y. Oh my goodness, I need to find Z. I'll find it. If you have any names that you need to add to the list, let me know before Mrs. Claus gets here. Oh my goodness. Wait a minute. Where's Z? I'm so unprepared. Holy cow. Guacamole. What's happening? I found it. So Y? It's my cousin. Hi. What's up, Lauren? Y and Z. And you want to know what? There's only one name here. That means that today we have one name to read, or I think we're going to read them all. I think it's going to be a speed test, but I'm going to wait until Mrs. Claus gets here because I want to make sure she knows all the names on the list. I think I hear. Hello? Hi, Mrs. Claus. It's me, Donna. Yeah, everybody's here. We're all watching. Ooh, are you ready? Okay, I'm going to bring you on. Are you excited? I'm so excited. I can't wait to talk to you. Well, I'm going to talk to you in a second. Okay. All right, we're going to exercise. I'll get everybody ready. Okay. All right, Mrs. Claus. I'll see you in a second. Bye. Oh my gosh, she's here. All right, I'm going to let her in. She's in the green room. Okay, I got to calm down. I have to drink some water. All right, are you ready? Everybody, get ready. Round of applause. I want to hear it loud from your living rooms, wherever you're watching from. Please help me welcome my friend, Mrs. Claus.
Good morning, Donna. Good morning, story timers. It's nice to be back again.
Thank you so much for being here, Mrs. Claus. How are you? You look beautiful.
Thank you. We're so busy here. So busy. Santa's delivered over 1 billion toys already.
What? How is that possible? Because it's not even Christmas yet.
It's Christmas on the other side of the world.
Wait a second. You mean how we elevate the vibration of the global population on the other side of the world? It's already Christmas?
It's already Christmas. It's already December 25th.
Where? Can you tell us?
He is in Malaysia right now.
Oh, wow.
He's in Brunei.
What? Ooh, everybody's saying hi to you, Mrs. Claus.
Hello. Good morning. Good morning, Cherry Freed.
Oh my gosh, you guys, this is so exciting. So can you tell us, all right, so do they put cookies out over there too?
They every country has their own cookie, so Santa gets a cookie from every country.
Wow, that's amazing.
Thank you, Tracy.
I wish I had cookies. So, all right, so he's over Malaysia right now. Where did he start?
The beginning, he starts, oh God, you know what? I am so confused. I don't even know where he starts.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought maybe it was Australia. I have no idea.
You know what? You're right, because Australia is tomorrow.
I can't believe
Australia is, I believe they're 24 hours ahead of us, so
you have a lot.
Definitely is Australia.
Andy Greenhouse. Andy's coming in from Germany. He's got, you know what?
Andy's got a little time. He's got a little time left.
He's got 3 kids, Tabia, Max, and Luca. And Luca's birthday was yesterday. Did you get the list?
Happy birthday, Luca.
Yeah.
I have my list right here.
You do?
Yes, we have Clyde Northcutt became our efficiency expert, and he realized that pencil and paper does not work anymore. So he bought Mrs. Claus an iPad. I have a phone. I'm on these electronics. I get a little confused still, but it works. The lists go all electronically now. I just finished baking for Santa and the reindeer. Oh, Ryan, he's going to love that. If you can pack an extra one for me, that would be great, because I never get anything. Santa always tells me, I'll bring, yes, Santa does take his vitamins. And he actually has them with him because he's out all night.
I have a person watching. His name's Frank Simon, and he's very silly. Don't get confused. But look at what he said. In Australia today, it's tomorrow, but here it's yesterday in Australia. So when we're tomorrow, Australia will be 2 days from now, but then it's yesterday.
Correct. That's where he starts.
Do that? That's amazing. Oh, Tracy, no. Santa doesn't bring wire hangers.
No, Santa doesn't bring wire hangers. No, he doesn't.
He says no wire hangers. Ever. So listen, Mrs. Claus, since today's letters are Y and Z, there's only one name on Z. So the boys and girls asked me to read the list to you to make sure you have it. I'm going to go as fast as I can. Do you want to see how fast I can say their names?
Yes, and I have the list right here on my phone, so I can go right with you.
Oh my gosh. Look at that. Anthony says, I love Mrs. Claus.
And we love Anthony very much.
Oh, that's so sweet. I love that. Everybody loves you, Mrs. Claus. I'm so grateful that you're here today.
I wait all year for just this. This is my downtime.
Nice.
Because I've been up for hours and hours, and I need to rest. And this is where I rest. I get to speak to you and the children for about 15 minutes. I do my exercise. Do we still read nuggets?
Yeah, we do. We still read nuggets. We still do that. Oh my gosh. She's got the book, you guys. Wow. Mrs. Claus, that's amazing. You are so prepared. Oh my gosh. Mrs. Claus does look beautiful.
Thank you, Donna.
Oh. All right. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Can you count me down from I don't know, give me a countdown.
3, 2, 1.
Good morning, TJ and DJ and baby Lewis, Julian, Matthew, Nicholas, Quentin, Ella, and Ari and Luca, Lucia, Mia, Jax, Lennon, Mark McCartney, Nina Star, Brianna, Lily, Shay, Alex and Hannah, Lorraine, Seamus, Cooper and Tori, Luke, Robbie, Kristen, Kenneth, Liam, Harper, Tiffany, Emerson, Ollie, Colin, Nathaniel, and Cece, Lily, Hunter, Sophie, Giovanni, Grace, Jonathan, Kaylee, Joseph, Harper, Blake, Nathan, Aurora, Ariana, William, Roscoe, Carmela, Byron, Scarlett, and Juliet, Regina, Grace and Claire, Jack, Allie, Andrew, Joseph, Maggie, Hannah, Angelo, Madison, Regina, Jamie Tripp, Lena and Sabino, Serena Sawyer, Jane, Byron, Kayla, Genevieve, Finn, Fletcher, Answer, Kai, and Zach. That's the Z word. We've got Leah and Kristen from Johnstown, PA, Holland and Austin, Seamus, Cooper, and Tori. We've got Jordan, Aaliyah, and baby Josie, Paisley, Presley, and Liam, Vinny and Joseph, Maggie, Isaac. That's Tracy Locke's kids. Well, not
Tracy Locke's kids.
Peyton and Gavin, Patrick, and we have another Patrick, Liliana, Melanie, Jane, Liam, David, Lena, Sabina, Deanna, Daria, Dawn, Mary, Melody, and Kayla DiPietro, Ellie, Kate from UK. This is Patrick, hi, and Nico, Willow, Samantha, Frankie, Vanch, Vishaka from India. We got Pierre and Juliana from Rome, Italy, Sufain from France, Mashi, Penelope Snow, and Nikki all the way from up north, Layla and Evie, Leo from Bloomfield, Tomas and Alec, Bailey, Michaela, Tony, Ace, Ara, and Amber from the Philippines, Bella, AJ, and Angela from Clifton, Fifi and Little Joe from up the block, Haley, Viviana, Bethany, Autumn, Caden, Penelope, Rose, who goes by the name of Penny, who had a birthday recently, Joe Jr., Caitlin, Ryan, Lucas, Isabella, Emma, Sophia, Liv, Blake, Jake, Maddie. Our newest fan is William. He's just out of the hospital. We've got Tabia, Max, and Luca from Germany, V and Izzy. We've got my niece, Olivia Rose, my goddaughter, Marin Rose. We've got Molly, James Storm, Allie, Emily, Marcella is my really good friend who we went live from her yard. Jake, Kaylin are my other relatives. And guess who? The two hearts that walk outside my body are Carly and Courtney. Did I forget anyone, Mrs. Claus?
Well, just a quick shout out to two of my good friends, Ryan and Allison.
They're on the list.
And you got everybody now.
Well, then that's all that matters. And if
that's everybody. And I just did a quick look up. Actually, Santa he just texted me. He texts me at the strangest times. He starts in the South Pacific. And then I texted fast. I said, where do you finish? Believe it or not, the last 4 places are Canada, the United States, Mexico, and South America.
Saving the best for last, Mrs. Claus.
That's where he finishes.
Mrs. Claus, you ready to do a couple of exercises?
I'm all ready.
All right, ready?
Ready.
Let's go. You know what to do. Guys, there's 26 letters in the alphabet. Mrs. Claus, what's 13 letters in?
M. Middle.
Yes, Mrs. Claus.
And then we reverse.
That's right. And then the letter S, what do?
I forgot.
We switch.
We
none. Spaghetti arms, seated jumping jacks. Why do we do all of our exercises seated? More people will do them. And then, you know what? There's some people out there that have disabilities or an injury, and we want to make sure we can include them too. So if you have a disability or an injury and you can't work out, just think about the words that we're saying. Picture the different colors. Mrs. Claus is going to recite the alphabet, and maybe you might think to yourself, A is for apple, B is for ball, C is for cookie. Whatever it is, it doesn't matter. Just participate and play along because it's fun. Are you ready? Go for it, Mrs. Claus.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N,
Middle.
middle, O, P, Q, R, S, switch, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z.
Woo! That was good, Mrs. Claus. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh. That makes me kind of thirsty. What do you think? How do you feel about drinking water, Mrs. Claus?
At least 8 glasses of water a day.
Whoa! Oh my gosh. Well, I have this. This is my turtle
Excellent.
bottle. And
I have my water in here.
And then this, it says 10 a.m. I start from here with story time. I've already had some today. And then I keep going. But I go to the count of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do you have any tricks that make you want to drink your water during the day that you could share with the boys and girls?
Well, what I do is I make sure every meal I have water. That's what I do. And I make sure I have a glass before I get up in the morning and a glass before I go to bed at night.
Okay. Well, that's
and
good.
If I exercise or the elves are playing, I make sure they always have water to hydrate.
Okay. Because you know what we all have in common? No matter what you look like, what you believe in, if you live in Malaysia, if you live in Canada, or you live right wherever, the North Pole, the largest organ that we have on our body is our skin, and we want to make sure we take care of it from within. So Are you ready? Here we go. I'm going to show everybody. Jerry Reesby is usually here. He's a friend of mine, and he is so good with reminding me to drink my water. He always says, drink water. So, Mrs. Claus, since you have that nugget of truth book, I guess we should take our vitamins. I don't know if you took yours yet today.
I took my vitamins first thing this morning.
Okay, so I have pink and I have purple, and everyone can guess. And if you guess correctly, if it's going to be 2 pink, 2 purple, or 1 of each, you get to tell Mrs. Claus the page that she should read out of her Nugget of Truth book. And I'm so excited, Mrs. Claus, that you have your own book. That's so exciting. Okay, I'm going to take it. I'm going to open it. But listen, Mrs. Claus, this is where we practice good manners, because I want to make sure that I say, please.
Please and thank you.
Yes.
And when you chew, you always cover your mouth.
Right. Or at least chew with your mouth closed. Because
Absolutely.
When you chew with your mouth closed or talk with your mouth full, it's rude, right, Mrs. Claus?
Very rude.
That's one way to get on the naughty list.
Absolutely.
We got a guess for 2 purple, and we have a guess for 1 pink, and 2 pinks. Frank Simon likes to trip me up all the time. Should he be on the naughty list, Mrs. Claus, or is he still on the nice list?
He's still on the nice list because Frank Simon has a good heart, and that kind of weighs for everything.
Really? Mm-hmm. Is that how it works? That's so good to know.
That's how it works. That's how it works.
Wow. And then look at that. Joni Bailey says 2 pink. Mrs. Claus, Joni broke her wrist.
Oh, no.
Yeah, she's got a cast.
Feel better, Joni.
I know. We got to send her lots of love and light. Ryan says 1 of each, please. I love the manners. Thank you very much, sir.
Yes.
Okay, here we go. Please may I have my vitamins. And I'm not going to show them how to unlock it because it's childproof. And I know they look like candy. They smell like candy. But they're not candy. So we only take 2. Remember, everybody. Okay, here we go. All right, I'm not looking. Oh, I got them. I'm so excited. What an exciting morning to have you here during vitamin time. I'm really excited. Okay, ready, Mrs. Claus?
We're ready.
Okay, 1, 2,
3.
The first one is purple. Ooh, that means that my cousin might get it, or Ryan could get it, but anyone that said 2 pink, you're out of the running. Whoa, guess what?
Purple.
They're 2 purple. So you know what? My cousin got it. She said,
yes.
So that means you have to pick a page between 7 and 158. And guess what? It's your day, Lauren. I'm so excited. And right after that, we're going to practice the ASL alphabet because it's Friday. And Mrs. Claus is here, and I'm really excited. And Mrs. Claus, my cousin Lauren, she is a sign language interpreter for the deaf, and she does that in the city in hospitals.
Yes, Santa knows that, and he is very impressed with her work, and he thinks it's wonderful.
Yes, that's awesome. Okay, I am going to take my vitamins. And she picked page 58. Just to let you know. Here we go. So is it a page with a
Page
paragraph?
58 is in the middle of a story.
Okay,
If I'm looking at it right.
What we could do is we go to the closest page with the nuggets.
The nuggets. Okay. That would be page 62.
Okay. Is that okay, Lauren? Did you like 50? Do you like 62 or do you want to go backwards? Andy, thank you so much. I'm so excited and I'm glad you're preparing your Christmas dinner in Germany. Merry Christmas to you, Andy, and your family. Thank you for so much, for supporting Storytime and being here today on Christmas Eve. I love it. Oh, she says, can you try 78?
78.
She is on the nice list.
She's on the nice list. She always is. Yes, 78. We do have 78.
I'm going to put you on the big screen for this one.
Okay, we ready?
Yep.
Okay. Nothing is ever lost, not time for what seems to have passed. Lives on in the wisdom of future decisions, not money for what seems to have been spent was only invested, and not love for what seems to have vanished has only moved so close you must look within your heart to find it.
That's a good one. That's perfect for Christmas Eve.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, nothing is lost. Nothing is vanished. Money's not gone. It's invested. And everything is right in your heart. That's a perfect time to, I know that my friend wants me to read a sentence. And then we definitely have to send love and light out to everyone. And there we go. Cherry Reese's here saying Happy Christmas Eve.
Happy Christmas Eve.
That is good advice. It is good advice. I'm going to see where that sentence is. Frank Simon gave me a sentence with every letter in the alphabet.
Oh, my goodness. Wow.
Mrs. Claus, he puts a doozy up every day. And I have to sight read. Do you know what sight reading is?
You read it for the first time without reading it.
Ding, ding. Mrs. Claus, you're on fire today. I love it. All right. I think I could do it, though.
You can do, absolutely, you can do it.
Okay. All right. Ziggy yells X-rays when Veronica's unicorn trot slowly around Quaker, Pennsylvania outside next March, laughing, kicking jelly ice, halibut gumdrops, flying extremely dangerously, calling back alphabets. Wow. And he did it backwards. That's amazing. Ziggy yells X-rays when Veronica's unicorn trot slowly around Quaker, Pennsylvania outside next March, laughing, kicking jelly ice, halibut gumdrops, flying extremely dangerously, calling back alphabets. You want to try it, Mrs. Claus?
Ziggy yells X-rays when Veronica's unicorn trots slowly around Quaker, Pennsylvania, outside next March, laughing, kicking jelly, iced halibut, gumdrops, flying extremely dangerously, calling back alphabets. That's it. Where does he get this? This is brilliant.
He's a brilliant, brilliant man.
It's the alphabet backwards.
He is. I know.
Kudos.
Nice job. I think now we actually have to do our alphabet, our ASL alphabet, actually. So let me put this up for everyone so we can all see what it looks like. This is the ASL alphabet. Now, are you familiar with it, Mrs. Claus?
I am familiar with it. I don't know it well, but I have seen it on Storytime when I get a chance to watch.
Okay. So it's okay if you've never practiced before, if you're watching for the first time, or like Mrs. Claus, she said that she's familiar with it, but she's not really, familiar with it enough to know it by heart. So yes, Mrs. Claus, that was awesome.
Thank you, Chris.
Look at that. You're getting rounds of applause from everyone. So why don't we try it together, everybody, okay? All right, I'm going to put my hand over here so you can see it. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. So you take two fingers like this. And then H, kick your other finger out. I. And then J, you just draw a J. K is up like this in the air. L. 3 fingers over your thumb is M. 2 fingers over your thumb is N. And then you make an O. And remember we did the K? So you take the K and you go like that, and that's P. It's hard from my angle here. Q. R is like this, like I'm making a wish. S, you put your thumb over your fully closed palm. T, stick your little thumb through. U, make a splits for V. Give you another finger, your ring finger for W. X looks like a dinosaur. Like there's no more dinosaurs, so remember X, like, oh, they're extinct. Here's an X. Y. And then Z, you simply draw with your pointer finger. Very proud of you, Mrs. Claus.
Thank you.
Very proud of you. Because you know what, Mrs. Claus? The best part about all of this is whether you practice and you get it right, whether you practice and you make a mistake, it doesn't matter. Because the more you try and the more you practice, and no one's at your house or in the North Pole saying to you that you have to do it, you know what you're building? Character. And
Yes.
Character is definitely one way to keep you on the nice list.
Absolutely.
I'm very proud of you, Mrs. Claus. Wait a second. Ooh. Sesame Street recently started collaborating with a deaf production company, and now many of their segments have deaf actors signing along with a song or a clip.
Oh, that's wonderful. That is great.
That's amazing. I love that. Okay, so Mrs. Claus, now we do something where we send love and light around the world, and I'm going to get out. This is Bartholomew. Now,
1 second.
okay.
1 second.
She'll be right back, everybody. But as everybody that's here for the first time, this is Bartholomew. If not, then you know who this is. He was our social distancing buddy because we started this show March 21st of 2020 during quarantine. Is that Harambe?
This is Harambe.
Oh my gosh, I remember Harambe.
This
Hi,
was
Harambe.
this was Santa and mine social distance buddy.
Wow, that's amazing. All right. So then you know exactly what we're about to do, Mrs. Claus.
Right.
Is there anybody that you want to send special love and light out to today?
To all the children around the world, because today is their special day.
I love that. And I'm going to say we'll send it to everyone who has an inner child, which is everybody.
That's everybody.
So that little bit of you that gets still so excited at the thought of Santa Claus coming, I'm really hoping that we can help to make that little part of you smile. I hope that William is in a better place now that he's at story time today and in a better mood because he said he woke up kind of cranky. And to anyone that feels sad, because I know right now there's so many of you that are unable to be with the people that you want to be with for lots and lots of reasons, but we are here to say to you that we love you, and that's right. To those that can't be with family because of COVID today, right. We want to make sure. I know so many people right now that are positive for COVID. We also want to say a special hug and love and light to those that lost someone because of COVID.
Absolutely.
Yep. And we're going to get out Cecilia Will Heal Ya for those that need some healing. We'll get out Viola, my dragonfly, for all those we need to remember. Cheeky Monkey, because if you're sad, you can get rid of your sadness. He'll give you gladness in return. We've got Lammy for those that need hugs. Oh, Mrs. Claus, I even have an elf for you today.
Elf.
I have an elf so that everyone in the North Pole feels the love from us at Storytime. I mean, I can go on. And I have a Santa. I have everybody. It's like amazing. Because you know what? All you have to do is put the person that you love up in your head. And then where?
In your heart.
That's right. And then we send a big beam of light from our heart chakra. And it's like this big, bright white light. And together we can elevate the vibration of the global population. Because if we all send it out, Mrs. Claus, it can go from here to Djibouti, to Malaysia, to Australia, the North Pole. So maybe you can count us down. Because when you do the 1, 2, 3, we'll be placing somebody in our head, our heart, and then we'll send the beam of light. We'll close our eyes. We'll think about it, and I bet you we could just all feel the energy. What do you think?
Absolutely.
Okay, I'm ready when you are.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
That was amazing, Mrs. Claus. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, I loved it. All right. Well, we do one last thing before we read the books. Is there anything you want to say to the kids or talk to the kids about?
Well, if they're still on the naughty list, they still have time. And all they have to do, very easy. 2 words you can try, please and thank you. Or today, if mom and dad ask you to do something, right away, don't even question it. Just do it as fast as you can. You can be nice to your brother or sister for once, for just today. That's all we ask. A small little gesture, and that'll get you right off that list. I mean, Santa still has at least 14 hours to go.
Wow.
So I still have a lot of elves here. A lot of them are still working. As we've been on the show, at least 1,000 elves have left to get Santa presents to kids that have switched off the list, who've gone from naughty to nice.
That's amazing. I didn't even know that could happen.
That can happen.
You know what other words are really good? I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry are good ones. I know. I'm really excited, Mrs. Claus, and I want to say thank you because you made the day so special for me and for everyone else that's watching. And next year, will you come back?
Of course I'll come back next year.
See, I'm going to come back too next year. I think what I might do, because of everything, life gets so busy,
right,
and help with Rusty, I'm just going to make my commitment to come back every December.
Santa and I are available. He always comes first because this is a very busy day for him. That's why I come today and he comes the week before.
Perfect. I love it. Thank you so much, Mrs. Claus. Are you ready?
Thank you for having me again.
Are you kidding? You're a celebrity here. We love you. Oh my gosh.
And I love all of you. And Merry Christmas to all. Everybody have a fabulous holiday. And we'll see you all next year.
Thank you, Mrs. Claus.
Bye.
Bye. Love you.
Love you.
Oh my goodness. That was amazing, you guys. Mrs. Claus. Now I really need to breathe and calm myself down because I have some really great fun books that we're going to read together. And I'm so excited to do that because I want to say thank you to everyone who's been here since the beginning. And it's been so much fun. Are you ready? No, Frank, I know, but not yet. Are you leaving? Well, Frank Simon, thank you for all of your words and your sentences since the very beginning and for being here. I love you, my friend. I wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. She is, I know, and she's awesome. Mrs. Claus is just awesome. But I have some books that I want to read, and I hope you're into it. And I am. So let's do our I am statements. Now, you know just as well as I do that anything that follows I am should not be anything negative. We want to make sure that we feed ourselves the most amazing words, the most uplifting words, the most positive words, just like what should Darla do, right? I am kind. I am bright. I am loved. I am grateful. And those are the words we want to read, not anything negative. So, after we do this, like this, 4 times, we're going to read. But let's try this. Ready? I am awesome. Let me hear you. I am magical. I am special. I am ready to read. Thank you, Chris. I appreciate that so much. I appreciate you and Matt. Merry Christmas. You're a sparkling gem. This is really going to be difficult to not come back. But I'll tell you what. I'm really excited because we're going out with some really good books. Yes. You're right. Ryan said, Just the Way You Are must be the bonus book. I'm looking around because I have so many books and I need to give so many of them away. I'm going to bring them to a shelter, and I'm going to bring some to just some children in need. But I'm looking around because I was looking for my other book, which is I used to read all the time. Do you remember what it is? One love, one heart. Let's get together and feel all right. All right. Well, you know what? I think I put it in my special library collection because I didn't want to lose it. But man, I thought I had it right there. Well, it's okay because I know you guys all know. All right. Well, here we go. First, we're going to read How to Catch an Elf because tonight's the night. And hopefully, I didn't want to read it in front of Mrs. Claus because I didn't want her to get upset because she probably would say, why do you want to try to catch one of my elves? But it's a fun book, How to Catch an Elf, by Adam Wallace and Andy Elkerton. It's Christmas Eve. Hip, hip, hooray. Yes, Santa's coming round. He's bringing toys to girls and boys in every house in town. Oh. Some kids have tried to catch him, but Santa's fast, you see. So they've set their eyes on a smaller prize, and now they're after me. Another great book. I love my dinosaur pet. Yeah, my dinosaur pet. I'm not my friend upon a shelf who comes each year and sits. No, I've got style, and I've got grace. I'm the elf that never quits. Now Santa's ready. Time to go. I'm sure your traps are scary. I'll do my best to dodge them all and leave you feeling merry. Emma's house to make sure all is clear. A tinsel net. Oh, that's just fun. I won't get caught in here. Look at that. Jaden's trap cannot be missed. I think it's double-sided. He's got his spot on my naughty list. You bet that's been decided. Oh, look at that. Double-sided sticky tape trying to catch him. Yeah, we all want an elf. Another house is filled with treats. These kids are getting smarter. I can't resist the candy canes. My job is getting harder. Ooh. Santa slowly lowers me into a dangerous room. If I touch down, he won't just frown. There'll be a bonbon. Boom! Look at that. Your Christmas maze is all laid out. My work's no longer cushy. I safely brought you all your gifts, but hey, you zapped my tushy. Not nice. And now my radar's perking up. This next one's quite a chore. We don't yet know what lies ahead in this family grocery store. Uh-oh. We run inside and get caught up in an avalanche of food. We've seen all kinds of traps before, but not to this magnitude. Oh my goodness. Liam and Harper would never do this. They would never try to set a trap for an elf. The dinner cannon burps and spits and shoots out ham and gravy, and then it follows with dessert. Please, Santa, will you save me? We tumble down the waterfall above the Eggnog River, but Santa and I are in. We are an awesome team. I'd like an Eggnog River. Together, we deliver, pizza. I love pizza. I really do think I'm an elf. We even have the same hair color right now. And now it's time for us to leave. Our night is nearly done. You tried your best this Christmas Eve, so Merry Christmas, everyone. Santa likes pizza too. How to Catch an Elf. All right, let's see what the next book is that I have in my sparkly bag that looks like it's covered in snow for my friend Christine. That's my magical book bag I've been using all December. Hold on, let me look. Ooh. Here we go. Santa is coming to New Jersey. That's where I live. New Jersey. Let's see what Santa's going to do. Santa is Coming to New Jersey, written by Steve Smallman, illustrated by Robert Dunn. Well, boomed Santa, have all the children from New Jersey been good this year? Well, mostly, answered the little old elf as he bustled across the busy workshop to Santa's desk. Santa peered down at the elf from behind the tall, teetering piles of letters that the children of New Jersey had sent him. Mostly? Asked Santa, looking over the top of his glasses. Yes, but they've all been especially good in the last few days, said the elf. Jolly good, chuckled Santa. Then we'd better get their presents loaded. Look at that. Even though the sack of presents was really, really big, and the elves were really, really small, they seemed to have no trouble loading it onto Santa's sleigh. Though how they managed to fit such a big sack onto one little sleigh, even they didn't know. But somehow they did. Splendid, boomed Santa. We're ready to go. Not quite yet, Santa. Not quite yet, Santa, said the little old elf. One of our reindeer is missing. What? Wait a minute. One of the reindeer's missing. Missing? Which reindeer is missing? Asked Santa. The youngest one, Santa, said the elf. It's his first flight tonight. I've called him, but just then a young reindeer strolled up, munching on a large carrot. Where have you been? Asked Santa. Look at that. Oh, but the youngest reindeer was crunching so loudly that it was no wonder he hadn't heard the old elf calling. Oh, well, never mind, said Santa, giving the reindeer a little wink. He took out his Santa nav and tapped in the coordinates for New Jersey. This will guide us to New Jersey in no time. Crunch, crunch, crunch. With a flick of the reins and a jerk of the harness, off they went, racing through the sky. Ho, 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 laughed Santa. We'll soon have those presents delivered to the Garden State. Ho, ho, ho. Santa's sleigh flew through the starry night, heading south across the North Atlantic. On they flew in the wintry air, crossing the coast over New England in the wink of an eye. The sleigh was flying above New York and onto New Jersey. The youngest reindeer was very excited. He had never been away from the North Pole before. Ooh. They had just crossed over the High Point Monument when suddenly they ran into a blizzard. Snowflakes whirled around the sleigh. They couldn't see a thing. The youngest reindeer was getting a bit worried, but Santa didn't seem concerned. "In 2 miles," said the Santa Nav in a bossy lady. "Oh, in 2 miles," said the Santa Nav in a bossy lady's voice. "Keep left at the next star." "But ma'am," Santa blustered, "I can't see any stars in all this snow." Soon they were hopelessly lost. No. That's not good. Then, through the howling blizzard, the youngest reindeer heard a faint ringing sound. Ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding dong. He looked over at the old reindeer with the red nose, but he had his head down. Whoa, red nose. I wonder who that could be. Ding dong, ding dong. Where was that sound again? There was that sound again, like church bells ringing. Oh, maybe it wouldn't sound like ding dong. I don't know how to make church bell sounds. It'd be like bing. I would think bing bong. But the youngest reindeer turned around to look at Santa, but Santa wasn't listening. He seemed to be arguing with a little box with buttons on it. Oh, it was like this. And it was laughing, or maybe it was this. Let's see. Oh, this is what I think it would sound like. Ready? Santa didn't know where to go. With a flick of the harness and a jerk of the reins, the youngest reindeer gave a sharp tug and headed off toward the sound of the bells, pulling Santa and his sleigh behind. I like that. Bwong, bwong. Thank you, cousin. "Whoa!" cried Santa, pulling his hat straight. "What's going on?" Then, to his surprise, he heard the ringing sound. "Well done, young reindeer," he shouted cheerfully. "It must be the bells of the Cathedral Basilica of the Sacred Heart of Newark, in Newark. Don't worry, children. Santa is coming." And then suddenly, crunch! The sleigh hit something as it plummeted through the snow clouds. "You have arrived," said the Santa Nav unhelpfully. Oh my goodness. Finally, when the snow had died down and the clouds parted, Santa discovered exactly where they were. Stuck right at the very top of the National Newark building. Everybody pull! The reindeer pulled with all their might until at last, with a screeching noise, the sleigh scraped clear of the building, and Santa steered them safely up Broad Street, above Rutgers University, past the New Jersey Performing Arts Center, over the Newark Museum, and down into Branch Brook Park. Wow. I don't live very far from there. Luckily, there was no real damage done, but the packages had all been jumbled up. Santa quickly sorted out the presents into order again. "All right," said Santa. "Thanks to this young reindeer, I know where we are now. Don't worry, children. Santa is coming." Merry Christmas Eve, Jeremy. Thank you. Santa drove his sleigh expertly from rooftop to rooftop all over New Jersey, popping in and out of chimneys as fast as he could go, which was pretty fast for a chubby fellow. There were big chimneys in Elizabeth and small chimneys in Vineland. He squeezed down the thin chimneys in Trenton and plummeted down fat chimneys in Princeton. The youngest reindeer was amazed at how quickly they went. Santa never seemed to get tired at all, and it looked like the children in New Jersey were going to be very lucky this year. But the youngest reindeer was starting to feel a bit weary and quite hungry too. Looks like Rusty. In house after house, Santa delved inside his sack for packages of every shape and size. He piled them up under the Christmas trees and carefully filled up the stockings with surprises. In house after house, The good children of New Jersey had left out a large plate of cookies, a small glass of milk, and a big crunchy carrot. Santa took a little bite out of each cookie, a tiny sip of milk, wiped his beard, and popped the carrots in his sack. From Asbury Park to Atlantic City, from Sussex County to Cape May, from Hohokus to Hackensack, and all the places in between, Santa and his sleigh visited every house in New Jersey. Santa delivered presents to Allison, Andrew, Anna, Arabella, Archie, Ashley. The list went on and on. Zach, Zara, Zeb, Zoe, and Zibble. Zibble? That must be a spelling mistake, surely. Finally, Santa had delivered the last present on his long New Jersey list. Great moons and stars, sighed Santa. It's past midnight. My sack seems as heavy as ever. I hope I haven't forgotten anyone. Santa opened his sack to check, but it was full of juicy, crunchy carrots. Santa divided the carrots among all the reindeer. Well done, he said, patting the youngest reindeer gently on the nose. But the youngest reindeer didn't hear him. He was too busy munching carrots. Then it was time to set off for home. Santa reset his Santa nav once more to the North Pole, and soon they were speeding over Jersey City, across Liberty State Park, and above Ellis Island, through the crisp, starry night. Ho, 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 laughed Santa. Merry Christmas, New Jersey. Merry Christmas. Santa is coming to New Jersey. Now, you know that we always read 3 books, so I saved the best for last. Well, the best as far as I'm concerned. And I will tell you what, if we have time, we'll do a bonus book. I know we're running short on time and close on time because we had amazing time this morning with Mrs. Claus. But I will tell you this much. Ryan said it, and he's right. We definitely should end with I love you just the way you are. And we can't end Christmas Eve story time or the last story time without reading this. The Night Before Christmas by Clement C. Moore, illustrated by Richard Jesse Watson. This is a classic, one of my favorites. And let's see what it says inside. Look at all the elves. I bet you Mrs. Claus knows these guys. The Night Before Christmas. 'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads, and Ma in her kerchief and I in my cap had just settled our brains for a long winter's nap. When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from the bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters, and threw up the sash. Look at that. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave the luster of midday to objects below, when what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer. Oh, look what he has. The Santa key, in case you don't have a chimney. That's from when I was in an apartment with my daughters. Because guess what? I'm an elf. I'm one of Santa's helpers. With a little old driver, so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be Saint Nick. More rapid than eagles, his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donder and Blitzen, to the top of the porch, to the top of the wall, now dash away, dash away, dash away all. As dry leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle, mount to the sky. So up to the housetop, the coursers they flew, with the sleigh full of toys, and St. Nicholas too. Whoa! Look at that navigation center. And then, in a twinkling, I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my head and was turning around down the chimney, St. Nicholas came with a bound. Whoa! Whoa! He was dressed in all fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. Wow! His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry, his cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry, his droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard of his chin was white as the snow. Oh, the stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke, it encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. Oh. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk, and laying his finger on the side of his nose, and giving a nod, up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team, gave a whistle, and away they all flew, like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim, ere he drove out of sight, oh, I have the chills. Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night. Oh, it is the night before Christmas. And it's amazing because, yes, oh, it's great. We're here together, and I'm really excited, and I'm glad it's your favorite story, Daria. And now, the last story. I know it's over here. I apologize for turning my back towards you guys, but I know it's here. Maybe I'm sitting on it. And it is right here. Perfect. Let's do the bonus book. I love you just the way you are. It's the first book I ever read on Storytime. And now we're going to finish with it. By Virginia Miller, the inspiration for this guy named Bartholomew. And I just want to say thank you to all the kids like Liliana and Melanie and Liam and Harper, and to all the adults, my friends, Christine and Daria and my cousin Lauren. I know my Aunt Cecilia is not here today, but she certainly was. My mom, Chris Brandiff, and Joni and Jeremy and Frank, Jerry, so many of you, Chris Quigley, Anthony, nice to see you, Tracy and Shari, and so many, William and my daughters, and of course, Ryan, who's always here first in the morning. And it's just, story time has been a brilliant experience for me. And I'm so happy. And Lisa, who's not here today, but also provided so many sentences for everyone who has loaned me books, or donated books, or bought me books, or sent me books, or supported story time. This hug is for you. And I just want to dedicate the bonus book to you all and to say thank you for everything. This has been one of my favorite experiences of life. And like I said, I'm sure I'll be back. But right now, I need to work on writing the rest of my children's book. So if I just dedicate the time that I take for story time to write, I think I can be done with it a lot faster. But there's just so many distractions in life. But one thing I know is sitting down, taking time to read a book, especially reading to a child or reading to a friend, or just taking the time for yourself is so important to center and to breathe in deep breaths and just focus on that. Sending love and light to other people. Be kind. It's something you can totally afford. Kindness is free. Everyone can do it. I do believe that we can all elevate the vibration of the global population, one good deed, one kind word at a time. And for everyone out there who just, I don't know, it's going to miss story time. Like I said, you can go over to the YouTube channel, subscribe, and watch there. You can go over to Facebook and see all of the episodes there. And, you know, it's going to be awesome. So this is one of my favorites. I used to read this to my daughters when they were little, and it was the first book I read on story time. And I really appreciate it. I'm going to miss all of you. I am going to miss all of you. Thank you so much, Ryan. I appreciate all your support. You'll be here soon. Okay. I love you just the way you are. Virginia Miller. One day, Bartholomew was grumpy. His ears were cold. Nah. Wrap your scarf around your ears to keep them warm, said George. I love you, Daria. You're the best. I want to do a bonus book. But Bartholomew was still grumpy. His legs felt too stumpy. I'll carry you, said George. I'm afraid if I read the other book that I want to read, I would cry. At home, Bartholomew's porridge was too lumpy. His tummy too plumpy. Nah. And he was too small. Nah. Thank you, Joni, because you know what? You send love and light out too. And I appreciate you. I'm so excited. I'll feed you, said George. At bath time, Bartholomew hid. He did not like anything at all. Nah. What a day, said George. You've been so grumpy. Your legs have felt stumpy. Your porridge was too lumpy. Your tummy too plumpy. But bah. Nah. I love you just the way you are. So true. Bartholomew felt better. He kissed George and brushed his teeth all by himself. Time for bed, Ba, said George. We both need a little rest. We both need a little rest. I think that's the truth. Oh, man. I'm kind of sad. I'm not going to lie. I'm a little choked up right now. There's so many books I'm looking at which bring back so many memories of so many episodes of Storytime. And I just want to say thank you so much. I really appreciate you being here. And we have to go out the way we always go out, with a big hug. So join me, please, will you? Put your right hand on your left shoulder and your left hand on your right. Give yourself a hug for me. Squeeze yourself so tight. And know that everything's going to be all right. I love you. And I miss you. And I will miss you. And I'll see you soon. Promise. Okay? Here we go. I am blessed. I am loved. I am so filled with gratitude. I am totally content. Thank you so much for being here. I love you guys. Merry Christmas. Have an amazing Christmas. Be kind. Do good in the world. Send love and light out all the time. And I'll see you soon. Bye.